On today's episode, we talk to Birgit, one of the top stagers throughout the U.S., who owns BA Staging and Interiors. She provides vacant and design services throughout the Fairfield, New Haven, Connecticut area. So listen in as we talk about gaining top offers and ensuring the properties are photo ready. And find out what Birgit's advice is for top agents when encouraging their buyers to stage. Now let's begin.
This is the Stage Your Boss podcast from StageYourBoss.com with the founder of HSRA, Jana Uselton. The Home Staging and Redesign Association is a group of like-minded professionals dedicated to revolutionizing the real estate industry by making a difference in the lives and businesses of home stagers and redesigners everywhere. Join us as we talk to the best of the best in this industry from all over the world and hear how they are using their training and experience to make a difference in the clients they serve. If you are a real estate industry expert looking for better ways to market and sell properties, join us for this podcast series.
Hello, everyone. It's Jana here with Stage Your Boss podcast, and we are thrilled that you're joining us today. I'm here with Miss Birgit, and she comes all the way from an incredible staging company. In fact, she's one of the top luxury staging companies in North America. She has an incredible business up in the Northeast. So welcome, Miss Birgit. Tell us a little bit about yourself and about your company.
Hi, Jana. First of all, thank you for having me today. And a little bit about my company is the company name is BA Staging and Interiors. And as you already mentioned, we are located here in the northeast of the United States, basically in Connecticut, Fairfield, Connecticut. We service the Fairfield County, New Haven County, and Westchester County areas.
That's so great. And how long have you been in business? What really drew you to this industry? I'm so excited to hear.
Actually, this year it's very exciting. We are celebrating our 10th year anniversary.
Congratulations.
So, thank you. We are very excited about that. And there's more to come on what we're going to do and what's going to really put us up to the next level. But I got started basically because I really wanted to help home sellers. It was like when I started in 2009, the real estate market wasn't really a great market at all. So I wanted to start helping home sellers with getting their properties on the market and successful sales. Back then, the staging industry wasn't very well known here in the Northeast at all, whereas in California, they were already much more advanced and upfront and forefront of the staging industry. And so I really was like one of the very first staging companies here in our area, and just wanted to make a difference here.
Yeah, well, that's great. I know that you are a national award winner with all of the work that you do. I know you have some incredible clients that you serve, and I am sensing a little bit of an accent. So why don't you tell everyone? I do know, but where are you from, and what brought you here? And I love that you're living the American dream. You're living the dream for anybody to be able to be a business owner and really just control your calendar, control who you work with, control product and service that you offer. It is the dream. So tell us a little bit about that.
So the accent comes from Europe. I'm originally from Austria, and I did get my master's degree there, and then I decided to take a second master's degree, and that master's degree brought me here to the United States. I studied at Pace University, and following that, since as life goes on, I met my now husband at the time, and he's Austrian as well, but he lived already in New York for 7 years at the time. So I said, and I'm gonna stay here. And then I started working in the market research industry. Worked there for 11 years. And then while I was working, I decided, oh, I really want to get into interior design because that was really my teenage dream.
Mm.
And so while working, I went back to school for interior design education. And at one point, I heard about the home staging industry. And I said, like, that's perfect. It combines everything that I love. It combines my background in the market research industry, because in staging is all about understanding what the market is, who is my target buyer, and
Sure.
how I can translate that into a staging design.
Yes.
I have the design component in it. And then my third component, that's my other big love, is photography. I can combine that as well because all the properties need photography, and I can incorporate that as well into my business.
That's great. And I know you are one of the few home staging business owners that loves photography, loves to own that part, at least have your hand in it a bit, just because it's the final product, right? How important is that picture at the end of the day? Yes.
And that the photo is just, it can make or break a staging. I had situations where I had realtors not taking professional photographers after we did do the staging. The house was sitting on the market,
wow.
Even though we had it staged and didn't sell. And then I said, you know what, I see these photos, the house is not selling, it's not working. I provided them with my photographs and they uploaded them, and it sold within 2 weeks.
Unbelievable.
So it's just it's a combination. The photography is part of the staging, in my opinion. And when we do the staging, I always keep the camera in mind to make sure that even if I do the photographs or the photographer, I know exactly which angles are the most likely angles that the photographer will take to ensure that these photos really look fabulous.
Well, Birgit, you have hit such an incredible point that I don't know that many of our top professionals in our industry, as well as those realtors, the builders, the investors, anyone out there that has property to sell. Yes, we know professional photography works, but when you take it to the next level, when it comes to now combining that professional staging with the right professional photographer, you can have, they have to know every picture is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. It is a make or break. And the angle of the pillow, the angle of the chair,
right.
Everything has to be perfect. And even if you get a professional photographer, they might not see those little nth degree details. And who better than someone that has actually put the room together, piece the puzzle together. So I love that you bring that next level to your work. So tell me, what do you love to do? What services when it comes to staging and design do you love?
My absolute favorite is vacant properties, new construction properties, model homes, and also properties who have been lived in and are older constructions and not new constructions. But people have moved on and moved out. So where we need to do some home improvements and giving advice on what can we do to improve the look and feel and of the property to make it really stand out and sellable.
Yeah, that's so good. So it's really a combination of, you love the blank canvas of new construction, working with builders, just being able to dream what that target buyer, their lifestyle, what's going to really attract them to attract that top dollar. But then also the older homes that have all the character that might need some updates here and there, you going in, giving that advice from your team and being able to say, okay, let's bring this out in the home. Let's keep this. Let's redo this. And now let's put the cherry on top with the home staging, the right pieces in the home. And then let's capture that on a picture and all of those things. So that's great. I love it. Now, do you guys also do redesign work?
We do to some degree. But the main focus is really the staging, because this is just our absolute love, but we do also do some interior design work. We have done a complete new construction, custom home, where we did do everything, all the tile selections, flooring selections, lighting fixture selections, everything, paint colors, everything for the client. We do everything from furniture, helping them with the furniture. Again, most of these clients are working with us when they do a full new room, when they say we want to have a completely new look. If it's maybe one or two pieces that they want us to incorporate, but mostly it is almost from scratch kind of design.
Yeah, that's so good. Well, I know that your work literally has won awards and is magazine ready, like photo finish. People could come in and literally shoot for publication your work. And I know that you're seeing the results. So who is your ideal client for your area that you just love to work with?
The ideal client for us is somebody who is really committed to wanting to sell the property fast and for the top dollar, and who want to make this a quick process. It can be, we have I'm very excited about this because I know there's some people say, okay, it's a certain price category, it's luxury and so on. We love luxury stagings. But this year we are super excited for our 10-year anniversary. We have just launched our 3 levels of vacant stagings. So to service also other market segments, price points of houses and apartments and so on. So we're very excited about that because it has different challenges, it has different needs, and we have being able to capture now with our inventory and with everything to really support all these market segments. And so we have now launched the BA Lux, we have the BA Premier, and we have the BA Essential. So these are the 3 levels, and we're the only staging company in our area who offers this leveled approach to give the different segments, market segments, the different approaches.
No, that's so good because, we know sometimes people are on budgets and they have certain amounts of money that they're working with. And also you're not the cheapest in your area. We're not the cheapest in our Dallas-Fort Worth area. And we're okay with that because you are going to invest in what you get at the end of the day. So I love that you guys are branching out and you're able to service more clients that might be, on that fine line of budget, and you're able to give them options. So that's huge. So you guys are rolling this out.
Yes, and we are super excited about that. And we have been doing it a little bit already last year, but it wasn't an official rollout. So this year we are ready for the rollout.
That's so good. That's so good. Well, what kind of advice would you give those, let's just say those top agents in your area, and maybe they have a listing and now they are at that listing and they're talking to this client that they know is a great candidate. I mean, every home is a great candidate. Every home can be improved for market, but they know that this home is ideal candidate for staging and for advice, information, and then of course, the great final product of staging, those great pictures. But that client necessarily doesn't understand what staging is, why they should invest their money. I mean, what kind of talking points could you give some of those agents when they're faced with that client that they need to just convey, you guys would be ideal for staging?
I think the most important thing is really helping home sellers understand that they have options in terms of how the property will be marketed. One is a complete pricing strategy, meaning they put the house on the market, they don't do any preparation work, it's just going on the market and you throw out the price and then you hope that somebody will purchase the house that way.
Yeah, that's the hope. strategy,
That's
right?
the whole strategy. I call it the pricing only strategy, because typically these are the situations when the prices keep dropping and dropping and dropping until we finally hit the price where it is, people say, okay, now that's what I want to purchase. It's low
Right.
enough. But
Right.
you're leaving money on the table.
Sure.
With this strategy. Whereas the other option is to have a complete marketing strategy that includes also the packaging of the product, which is the preparation of the home as well as the showcasing of the home. And that's where the staging comes in. And staging equals packaging of the product. And if somebody is falling in love with everything, including the packaging, then they are willing to pay more and to put an offer down quicker. So you may end up in bidding wars. You may sell very quickly, and you may turn around, oh, I just put the house on the market and I already sold it. But in the end, it comes also down to making sure that the right staging company does do the staging, and you partner with the right staging company. I had just for instance, I had like this week only, I got 3 phone calls from realtors where they went with the cheapest stager on the market. And the stager does do a lot of volume, but in the end, they were so dissatisfied with the service, with the furniture, how they looked. They were dirty, they were dinged, they were, and it didn't speak to, it was plopping in some furniture into a room without creating those emotional connections. And that's really what separates like a better stager or a really good stager from the rest of the crowd is having like excellent service, having excellent products that they put into the staging, as well as approaching it like our company, we approach it with an aspirational lifestyle, a technique. So we don't just plop in furniture and showcase, oh, here's where you can put the sofa and here's where you can put the table kind of approach. We really think every single thing that goes into a staging design carefully through and strategically place every single item to emotionally connect with the home buyers. Because in the end, home buyers don't buy houses, they buy a lifestyle. And we talk to their aspirational lifestyle that they aspire to want to live. They want to live their dream. And that's exactly what we do with every single selection that we put into a staging design.
So many talking points, so many nuggets of wisdom that you just shared with us, that if I think people are going to need to rewind this and make the notes and then add some of those phrases into their talking points, whether some of the top stagers in our association and our industry are watching and they're like, oh, that's good. I need to add that to my phrasing. Or those top agents, when they are conveying to their seller, do we want to go with a pricing only strategy? Or do we want to go, the other option is a pricing and a marketing strategy. And now we are creating a lifestyle that's going to demand that top offer. And then you have also let our listeners know that there is a difference in staging companies. First, you choose that staging is right. And hopefully the seller says, yes, we need to move forward with this. You have properly conveyed, my real estate agent, that is my expert advisor, that home staging needs to happen for my property. But now who? It's the what, now who? And so when it comes to selecting the right staging company for your client and partnering with the right vendor, with the right affiliate, you need to make sure you're not going with the cheapest in the market, because cheaper is not better in most cases, because they may be doing a lot of volume. Like you said, they just pop furniture and they're not really strategically thinking about the layout, the flow, and what they're placing in there to set that luxury lifestyle, the lifestyle that they want, the aspiration, of what that buyer aspires to have living the dream. I love that phrase. Let's create an atmosphere where people are living their dream. So that's huge. I really hope people grasp what you're saying here. So what else, Birgit, as far as what are you guys looking forward to besides your 3 options of packages? What does this year entail? If we're fast forwarding, what does it look like for you?
Oh my gosh, I just want to like take help. Like I see like there's so much going on here in Connecticut right now. We have like so much of an outbound migration out of Connecticut. That means there's so many houses up there for sale, and that will may probably not find a buyer because there is like, if you have like more people moving out of state than moving into the state, then there is somewhere the equation just doesn't work. So that means it's so much more important than ever before to really make your property stand out from your competition and put the best foot forward when selling your house. So I am so excited this year. I want to help as many people as I can with getting their house sold and getting these properties flying off the market.
Yeah, that's so good. And so how would anyone, whether they're a builder, investor, top agent, maybe they are a home seller that has a property that's become a little stale. Of course, we would want all of our desire as top staging companies throughout the country want those homes before they hit market, not after. But how would they contact you if maybe they have a property that's coming up or maybe a stale property? What's the best way to contact you and your team?
Well, they can, first of all, I would always encourage them to go to our website, bastaginginteriors.com, to take a look at our portfolio and see what we have been doing, and then give us a call at 203-807-4040, or just shoot us an email at info@bastaginginteriors.com.
That's so great. That's great. Well, thank you, Birgit, for your time today. I know that you are a national speaker as well for our events that we have throughout the country, and I know we'll be seeing you soon on stage. So congratulations to your success. Congratulations to your 10 years in the making, and I'm excited to see what the next years look like with you. And thank you for helping those homes in your area sell for top dollar. You're actually helping increase market value. And if you are in Birgit's area, please reach out to her. I know she is a leader, not only in our home staging industry, but also in real estate and helping those homes. So definitely reach out and connect with her. And Birgit, hope to see you soon.
Hope to see you soon too, Jana.
All right.
Talk to you again.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.